Hi folks, I am solving Leetcode's top 150 questions and that's all you need for your coding interviews. In this video, we'll be solving 981 time-based key value store. I'll give you the TLDR of this problem, and this is also more of design problem and you can read much about it, but let's take this example and try to understand it here. Technically, we have to implement these two functions here, which is set and get, and if you count the constructor call, then we have to also implement the constructor call. We have to design a data structure that can set a particular piece of data and retrieve it efficiently. We'll be setting these values where this could be our key and this is value. So as you might have guessed, this is more like a hash map where let's just say key is foo, and in our values part we will store it like this, but there is one catch, which is if you read here, we have to return a value such that if set was called with a previous timestamp or the current timestamp, if we have multiples of such value, it returns the value associated to the largest timestamp, and if there are no values, then we will return the empty string. What this means is, so if you see the third operation, which is this get, in here what we are doing is, this is our timestamp is like the very first operation with empty string, and then we are setting up this value in our data structure, which is this set step. Both of them are null, but the third time when we are getting it with this value foo and 1 as a timestamp, then we know this exists in our hash map. So this is our key and this is our value, and this is what we will be returning. And again, on the second time here, when we are calling get again but with 3, so here, as our question said, that timestamp should be less than or equal to our previous timestamp. So in this case, this is 3. 1 is less than or equal to our 3. Since this condition is true, hence we will be also returning this bar. The implementation part of this is pretty much straightforward. Like we'll be using the hash map, and in that hash map we will use this array. Array will contain things like, for example, this is bar 1, bar 2, 4, and so on. And here, when we are calling it the second time, we have to search array itself, and that could be like a linear search or a binary search. But for binary search to work, the array should be in sorted order and sorted by the timestamp. If you are in an interview scenario, you can ask this question to your interviewer on, will this timestamp will always be in like a unidirection? If yes, then you can pretty much use the binary search, and this is what we will do in this solution as well. We'll use the binary search. And now let me quickly code this up and show you how we can do this. I hope you found this video helpful. If yes, you can consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. I post these videos daily, and thank you so much for watching.